So what's the difference between a piano and a fish?
What is the difference between a piano and a fish, Don?
You can't tune a fish.
You can tune a piano, but you can't tune a fish?
What musical keys do cows sing in?
Musical keys. I don't know.
Beef flat.
Beef flat.
These are cheesy jokes.
It's Gina.
And Don with Focused Healthy Family. And it's time today for another Tuesday Tips.
Today we're talking about music. Listening to music has been shown by research to reduce anxiety, blood pressure, and pain, as well as improve sleep quality, mood, mental alertness, and memory. So, whether you're the caregiver of a child or an aging parent, music can raise spirits, distract us from anxiety, also bring up forgotten memories. Children like music. It's fun. They can dance and sing and laugh along. And sharing music from the time period when your aging parent lived, music that they enjoy, can bring back memories and help to engage them in conversations.
I think there's been even studies out there that have shown, even for people dealing with dementia and things like that, that music can kick them back into,
There's a reason for that.
Okay, what is the reason, Gina?
So music is processed differently in the brain than speech or basic language. Words are interpreted in the left hemisphere of the brain, while music sounds are interpreted in the right. So I've seen patients who don't speak, people with dementia, who don't talk, but yet you put on music, you start singing, and they will sing along, especially familiar songs stored in, deep parts of their brain. But music can have a larger impact and access different things. Just memories and things that they can bring to life, conversations you can have. When my dad was last in the hospital, I brought in a CD player and asked my mom which ones were his favorite CDs, and I played those for him, and we got talking about some of these singers and him sharing memories from his past. It was powerful as a distraction tool from his anxiety and things that he was experiencing that he didn't like, and it was an engaging moment. And it can be with kids too. I remember when our kids were little, one of my favorite singers was Billy Jonas, and we saw him live in concert, and he engaged the audience. He made up a song. He asked for words from the kids during the performance, and he uses recycled materials for instruments. And just with my kids when they were little, I would sit down and pull out the pots and pans and wooden spoons, and we would sing along, make up our own music, and it was fun. It was help with wiring the brain.
Well, I remember singing, I think it was with Abby, but singing, and I would, of course it was, the song by Kenny Loggins.
Return to Pooh Corner?
Yeah, and I would stop, and I would not say the last word of each line, and Abby would fill it in herself.
And she was a toddler.
Yeah, and I think that song has stuck with her too, because she remembers it to this day,
So it was an activity that you did with her and something you had.
Yeah, I found music kind of helped bond me with the kids, as you had breastfeeding as a bond, which I thought was great, and I wanted to find a bond too, and the changing table and music were two big bonds, because I would sing and dance around and all that kind of stuff, so.
And finding the right kind of music for your mood. And, when I've taken my kids places and maybe they're stressed or anxious about something they have to do, I say, okay, let's put your music on. What do you feel like listening to right now? And sometimes we're going somewhere and I'm really stressed and anxious, and I say, I just need my music for a little bit. So music can be powerful, healing, connecting, engaging.
Relaxing.
And so think about music and the impact it has on you today, and the music choices that you make, and how you can utilize it as a caregiver, caring for yourself, your children, or your aging loved ones.
And make sure to get a hearing check from those concerts you went to as a...
See our podcasts from audiologists to learn about hearing and how it It affects you.
Anyway, so keep in mind this is also airing in April, and this is OT month.
Yes, it is. And so we are kicking off our Ask the OT segment and Focused Healthy Family at the Facebook page. We'll be doing live conversations on Tuesdays and Wednesdays this month at 7 p.m. Join in, send us your questions, let us know your concerns, your challenges. It's an opportunity for a discussion, to get information, support, and just affirmation of the struggles that we're going through with the different demands that we have as parents caring for children and aging loved ones.
And check out all of our information and things that are going on FocusedHealthyFamily.com.
Join us on Thursdays for our full-length podcasts on a variety of topics.
And remember, how you speak to your children, and really everybody, shapes their future and yours.